Hey everybody, it's your Sam and I'm here with another video. I'm going to talk a little bit about getting back into a writing exercise, how to give yourself some grace, give yourself some forgiveness, but still be productive in your writing career. And a little bit about my querying process thus far. Alright, first things first. Those of you that follow me on social media and have watched my last video know that I had a 15,000 day for Camp Nano here in April, and it was a great day. It took me 8 hours to get 15,000 words, but it was well worth it. Now there's 8 hours with a lot of breaks in between, I will have to admit, but I really needed those breaks because, sitting here with my back and all that good stuff, you need to get up and move around a little bit if you can, stretch, make sure that the carpal tunnel doesn't set in, and all that good stuff. After that, I had a couple of 6,000 word days and a 2,000 word day and a 3,000 word day, and then a couple of 1,000 word days. Needless to say, I have met my 35,000 word goal for this month, which makes me really happy, and I feel like I'm back being a writer again. This past year, 2022 and into the early parts of 2023 here, I've not felt like I've been a writer. It was like pulling teeth from a chicken in order to get me to write. There were some days which were great and the words flowed, but other times it was just headache inducing and it just was not there. Now that I've gotten into a practice where I have made myself kind of write every day, or at least try to, but on the days where I work my other jobs or something like that and I'm just too tired, I don't beat myself up over not being able to write those days. And that right there, keeping yourself from negativity in your own mind, helps. It really does. So anytime that you can twist your negative thoughts on yourself, on your work, into something that's positive, is going to really help you out. It's going to help your self-esteem. It's just going to help you subconsciously, and therefore it will help your writing as well. At least in my experience it has. So stay positive. I know it's easier said than done by far. I know. But just try. Try to be positive. Try to be a positive influence to yourself. And hopefully your creativity will keep flowing to where your writing days aren't like pulling teeth from a chicken, or so stressful that it takes you weeks to get back to writing at all. Now, as far as my querying process has gone, I have used the website Query Tracker in order to do some research on some agents and publishers there. I've gathered what I can from Query Tracker, and I've bookmarked about 6 agents, and I've bookmarked about 4 publishers. Now, these publishers I've done a little bit of research on. I know that they are not vanity presses. I know that they are actual publishers. They're just small press publishers. So that in of itself makes me feel a little bit more relieved in this search that I'm doing in order to publish I'm No Hero Book 1. The agents and things that I have found fit for I'm No Hero. That's what I'm basing my search on. I'm not basing my search on everything that I'm going to be writing in my life. But I am keeping in mind, especially with agents, because agents are going to kind of stick with you for quite a while, you hope. While I am basically querying I'm No Hero, I am keeping in mind that a lot of my work has far more romance in it than I'm No Hero does. So I'm looking for agents that do fantasy, and I'm looking for agents that do epic fantasy. I'm looking for agents that do romance as well. And I'm trying to make sure that those are kind of all tied in together. And those are the agents that I save and that I research on, and I see how they answer their queries, you know, their percentage in answering queries, their percentage in asking for full manuscripts, and all that good stuff. Query Tracker is a awesome tool. I highly recommend it. I will have the link to it down below so that you can check it out as well. Like I said, it has agents and publishers on there. It has amazing filters where you can filter out your search history to narrow down the agents and publishers that Query Tracker pulls up. The other site that I've been using is Twitter. The dumpster fire that is Twitter. And I've found a few agents I think I might query off of Twitter. I haven't been able to find that much on one of them, so I'm kind of a little leery about them. I may not query them. But there is another one that I found that I think is reputable, and based on the research that I've done, and from her Twitters, I think her and I would mesh rather well. So that's always a plus too. The other agents that I found on Query Tracker, I'm trying to find on Twitter or on other social medias to see their like attitude and personality and everything, because like I said, agents are going to probably stick with you for quite a while, or at least you hope. Personalities kind of gotta mesh because you're going to be in each other's lives, business wise, for a long time. That's a couple of my little things that I'm doing for my query research. I'm hoping to get at least 6 more agents to query added to my list. That way next month I can send them the query letter. Nerve-wracking. Even as I'm talking about it, my heart's going, oh no. But it's a part of the process, and once you get an agent and the agent sticks with you, then you hopefully won't have to do it again, because the agent will pick up the rest of the books that you write and try to sell them for you too. I think next I'm going to do another deep dive into Twitter, and I'm also going to see if there are any agents that are on TikTok. I've found Book Talk and the wonders that are Book Talk, but I haven't really found Book Agent Talk yet, and yeah, I think there are going to be a couple of interesting agents on TikTok if there are. And also Instagram. I'm going to be searching through Instagram for some agents as well. But I know most of them still use Twitter. Twitter isn't so bad as long as you have all the bad people filtered out, which I've been lucky, I guess. But still, just going to like a general page just irks me a little bit still. Yay, Twitter dumpster fire. Thank you all for watching and staying with me while I update y'all on my progress and all that good stuff. I wish y'all the best of luck if you're in the query trenches like I am. We're there. It's so much fun. Be kind to one another out there. Be kind to yourself. Stay creative and keep writing, and I will see you next time.